We are Two Guys Playing Zelda, and you can follow us on Twitter at Two Guys Play Zelda or email us at twoguysPlayingZelda@gmail.com.
This is part 3 of our Goron Village walkthrough. And in this part, we're going to be getting a mask, a bomb upgrade, and then slowly making our way to Snowhead Temple. And the mask we get, I can't think of the exact name.
I think it's the Don Garo or something along those lines.
Yeah,
mask.
It's a neat looking mask, but I don't think we really use it until a little later in the game.
It's something with the frog choir, like he's the conductor of the frog choir. Yeah, I think we just use it later in the game. So
yeah,
what we're going to do right here is we're going to use this DQ stick to well, we're going to try to get lit. We're going to miss the first time, but you have to light all these torches, and when you do, the chandelier will start moving around. And what we'll do is we'll turn to Goron and hit all those, and we'll eventually get the rock sirloin.
Yeah. And what the rock sirloin is going to be, we saw in one of our earlier walkthroughs a Goron up on a ledge, and if you talk to him, he says he's too weak to jump down, even though it's all of 5 feet.
Yeah.
But we will get into that again.
Yeah.
But we get the sirloin and feed it to him, and he thanks us and gives us the mask.
And he actually says that I didn't pick this up until today when I was preparing for this. Actually watching the video to see what the heck we actually do in this thing. Is that he says the rock sirloin comes from the Dongo's Cavern.
Yeah,
which I never knew that.
A nice throwback there. Especially since there's really no Dodongo's Cavern in this game.
Well, it will determine as a different place in Hyrule, so there could still be a Dodongo's Cavern in Hyrule. So obviously they have some type of communication.
I guess.
Some kind of transfer of goods between Termina
trade
and
caravan
Hyrule.
coming through.
But somehow the moon is missing Hyrule, so I don't know.
Who knows? It's video game logic. Don't worry about it.
So you got rock sirloin coming in from Dodongo's Cavern in Hyrule, but yet the moon toy misses it. I don't know.
Don't question it. So basically, you have to launch yourself into the chandelier until you hit the one that has the rock sirloin. You could get it on your first try.
Yeah, I think it's totally random.
You could get it on your 5th.
Yeah, I think I do get on the last one. Well, actually, I might get on the 4th one. But what you want to do is kind of wait until it's kind of like at 9 o'clock, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
The rock. And then kind of start going then, and you'll hit it.
Yeah, because you can control a little bit in midair, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, so I guess basically what's on the left side, when whatever that piece is on the left side, it's kind of when you want to get going and hit it.
Yeah. I mean, you do a good job of timing it, because you don't miss on any of them at least.
No.
But yeah, like we said, you could get lucky and get it on your first try.
That's because I cut out the ones I missed.
Yeah. Shh, don't tell them that. You hit it every time. I
got on the second to last one. That's when I got it.
Yeah. But we have to pick that up and carry it over our head all the way to that other Goron.
And I guess you really wouldn't call it a game, but just kind of like a cool activity right there.
Yeah.
Kind of like really the first time you ramped.
Yeah.
I guess in any Zelda game.
It's pretty cool. And we'll be doing it again when we make our way up to Snowhead Temple.
Yeah. And that's one thing about this game that just, obviously makes it different, but introduce elements like certain things you could do, like swim faster as Zora, do a roll with the Goron, or like spin and fly with the DQ that we've really not been able to do in any other game, really.
Yeah, being able to transform into these different shapes really does add some gameplay elements. I'm a big fan. And something to remember here is the vendor here that sells you the bomb bag will only talk to you, I think, if you're on Goron.
Goron, yeah, because he's only selling to Goron clientele. Well, he'll sell it to you, but it's 1,000 rupees.
Oh,
he sells it to Goron for 200.
Yeah. That's kind of prejudice, I think. But
yeah. Well, I don't know how good business he's doing right there anyway, so...
Not with all the Gorons frozen.
No, exactly. And dealing with crying babies.
Yeah, thank goodness we shut him up.
We're going to speed this up right here because it just takes forever to walk over there. Woo! I think I get hit by 1 or 2 of those again.
It'd be nice if we could roll there, but then I guess we wouldn't be able to carry that.
Now... You're a Goron. You're supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
Like, why is he holding that thing up with 2 hands?
It's just a stake.
Well, actually, it is a rock.
It's a rock.
It is a rock.
Yeah.
With a kebab somehow, or a bone, or whatever you want to call it in the middle of it. So.
Yeah. And here's the Goron that was too lazy or weak to jump down.
Yeah, and you can see the mask right there on top of his head that we'll be getting.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat looking mask. I like the frog look too. I think it's kind of cool.
There's a lot of cool looking masks. Well, there's 24 of them, so there's bound to be some cool ones. But yeah, cool looking one right there.
Yeah.
He just what? I totally forgot that he did that.
Yeah. All he had to do was roll off the side, and he couldn't even do that.
He was too weak to do that.
To throw up into a ball and fall off the ledge.
I'm starting to think that Gorons are just lazy.
I think so.
Because you got Mr. Brother of the Year award that could rescue his brother from freezing, and this guy didn't have enough energy to roll down.
Are we helping these people again?
You know, turn back around. We're not going to Snowhead. Go straight to Great Bay.
Yeah, they're on their own. Let the moon hit this world.
We're going to go hang out with some Zoras now. Because you guys are lazy.
Oh, plus it's a little warmer there at the Great Bay.
Oh, yes,
Man, if I was Link, I would just go chill in that hot spring we did earlier.
Oh, definitely. And you can do that in Twilight Princess, actually. So.
Yeah, yes you can.
But what we'll be doing right here is we'll kind of make our way to Snowhead, and then we'll hit an owl statue.
Yes.
And then we'll actually warp to, yeah, I did. But we'll be warping to Clock Town, and we'll do, like, deposit some rupees.
Yeah.
Save.
Yep.
And then come back here.
And you don't have to roll through here, but it's quicker. I think you have to roll.
Yeah, over the ramps, yes.
Over the ramps, but in between, it's just quicker. Plus, I think you can roll right through those snowballs.
Well, yeah, exactly, because those snowballs can hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty cool jumping.
I barely get this one right here, too. I pulled both of them pretty close.
Yeah.
And I love this view right here coming up. He's like kind of walking. It's a very short one, but
yeah, I think that's a pretty mean looking temple too. I love that look.
I mean, sharp things suck, but ice sharp things are even worse.
Yeah, trust us, the icicles that killed us in the ice cavern in Link's Awakening.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Ocarina of Time, not Link's Awakening. Wrong game. We switched back and forth between a lot of games. But yeah,
there's more than 1 or 2 Zelda games too. So
very true. Yeah, we want to hit that owl statue so we can warp right back here to the temple entrance, basically. But yeah, as we mentioned, we're going to run to Clock Town, deposit our rupees, save our game.
Then we'll be flying right back here.
Yeah.
And basically just making our way up to Snowhead.
Yeah, basically just going back to the beginning of the first day as well. Just to give us maximum time to complete the dungeon and then to do the little stuff.
Always before you go into a temple, we should do 2 things. You should obviously save before you go in by playing Song of Time.
Yep.
And then when you warp there, or whatever you do, play the inverted Song of Time to slow time down.
Yes, gives you that maximum amount of time in the dungeon. Plus to do everything after the dungeon.
Yeah, because there's certain things after the temples that you do in like the first day, second day, whatever.
Yeah. For instance, once we beat Snowhead, it becomes springtime there on Snowhead Mountain.
And we can get a sword upgrade.
Yep. But we have to do all that before playing the Song of Time, because after you play Song of Time, it goes back to be covered in snow again.
But at the same time, you can just go back and beat the boss again.
True.
After you beat the temples once, you can basically go right back to the boss and beat him again. So.
And you may have been wondering why we came back to Clock Town to deposit rupees when we just spent all 200 of the ones we had. We grabbed a silver rupee there.
Yeah.
So now we have 100 that we can.
We grabbed it there to play this game. There's a heart piece that I got right there.
Yeah.
But it just took way too much time, so I kind of just went and threw it out of this walkthrough because it wasn't really necessary for this walkthrough. So.
And as you can tell, we went from 100 rupees to 40 in that room.
Well, that's a hard heart piece. So that's why I got it.
Yeah. But yeah, nice now we do have a few rupees to deposit. If you don't have hardly any, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But 40's
man, you gotta keep your money. Every penny, every rupee counts. Yeah. Higher or tournament, I guess it is in this one. But
yeah. I still don't trust this banker. He looks
no. He's like, I don't trust him either.
But we keep giving him our money, so.
Was that a guy or a girl? I think it's a guy, right?
I think so.
Can't really tell.
Can't really tell.
No.
Yeah. These 64-bit graphics do not do them any.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but there's no reason to hang on to any rupees now because we're just going to play the Song of Time to save our game and warp back to
day one. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, like we mentioned earlier, sometimes you may not think it's even necessary to play the inverted Song of Time because we did all that in these last 4 walkthroughs in one day.
Yeah, I guess really the only time, it doesn't hurt you to play it.
No, not at all. No.
Unless you're like, well, I can say there's certain things you got to do on the second and the third day, but you can also play the song at double time to jump ahead. So, I mean, it's something that you don't always need to play, but at the same time, it doesn't really hurt either.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, if you're actually playing through for like the first time or something and you're exploring and you don't know what you're doing, then all of a sudden that time becomes a lot more important.
You know what? This is our walkthrough. Do it.
Yeah, exactly. Do what we do, darn it.
No, let's not lead him down that path. He'll die before getting anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Or jump off cliffs and hit snow and hit ice rocks or whatever.
Yeah. So we're going to use that Song of Soaring though now and warp back to that last owl we hit right there at the we're close to the entrance to the temple anyway.
And we get there, we use the Lens of Truth right here. Well, first we're going to play the inverted Song of Time.
Yeah.
But then we use the Lens of Truth to see a Goron, a huge Goron, and then we use that lullaby we learned to put him to sleep.
Yeah, because right now he's blowing air down on the pathway, and it'll freeze you. Because he's not a very nice Goron.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you why. He's just not very nice.
Well, actually, I think he's possessed because after you beat this, you can talk to him, and he's like, "What happened? What was what was that?"
That might be right.
He might actually be possessed right here.
Yeah, it is pretty cool though that.
Who sits on a ledge and blows like that? I mean, you gotta be possessed by something.
Yeah, it is pretty cool that he's invisible without the lens of truth. So if you didn't know that, you might be stuck here wondering what in the world to do.
Well, I may or may not have tried to make it across that walkway as Link.
I'm guessing that didn't go so well.
No, it didn't at all. No, actually, no. I tried to do it as the Goron, actually.
Tried to roll across?
Yeah, I tried to roll across
Oh,
it. Yeah,
man.
no matter how good you time it, you cannot make it.
Will it freeze you even when you're rolling?
Well, it doesn't freeze you, it blows you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it just blows you.
Oh, that's right. That's what that spirit said happened to him. He got blown off.
I didn't even put two and two together.
Yeah. So
We
he
have a problem with that,
he killed one of his own people.
The Daruni the Third.
Yeah.
I guess he's not the king, but the
whatever you call
yeah.
him.
I guess he'd be the hero or leader. I'd
Yeah.
say the leader, the Gorons.
Well, thankfully we didn't kill that big Goron though when he fell off the edge there.
I don't think anything could kill that guy.
No. I wonder if he's related to the big Goron who made us a sword and.
Now watch this smooth
Over
move
time.
coming up right here. I stop, switch mask, and then BAM!
Should have just kept running.
Yeah. Should have been rolls, but I should have
Yeah,
done.
but you do have to roll to get up this ledge,
Yeah, that
don't
little
you?
ledge right there. Which doesn't look like you would have to, but
It's a little steeper than you think, I
you
guess.
might as well roll it across while you're at it, because you can.
Yeah, it's a little quicker too.
And I absolutely love this walkway right here going up, because you kind of get like a nice 64-bit view
You do.
of Snowhead.
So
and
you
just,
get the
it's
mountains
just kinda
around the
cool.
side.
Yeah, it's just kind of a cool view, a cool walk up. Just really, really liked it.
Yeah.
And this is kind of just a nice calm before the storm that's about to happen.
Yeah, it kind of gives us a chance to catch our breath a little bit here.
And what we'll be doing next is going into Snowhead Temple, and go ahead and join us for that walkthrough.